Okay, boys and girls, now we've not exactly sure where I left off, but I've got the new radiator support in. Both front fenders are removed and sitting over there against the wall. Today, the plan is to get those fenders over there, right there. A little paint spilled on them. Anyway, plan is to get those along with my donor hood sitting back there behind that light, get the insides sanded down, and I'd like to get them painted. The problem though is the weather outside today. I don't know if it's going to clear up or not. It's extremely humid. It's not so hot, but very, very humid, and I just don't know if I want to paint with it being so humid. So we'll see. It's actually not too bad in here, so we'll see how it goes. Not real concerned with the inside, but I would like it so the paint doesn't come off or anything. Anyway, that's what the plan is today. So I'm going to get busy and I will bring you in along the way. Like how I made that rhyme there. Anyway, catch you later. Well, we're back here. Haven't been moving real fast today. Ran into a couple problems. Not really problems. These fenders, this green fender is pretty darn good, especially for finding one in Iowa. But as you can see, like right there, it's got a little surface rust right there, and just little tidbits here and there. This part here, this part right here, that connects to that inside fender. Nobody will ever see that. So even if it rusts, it's probably still going to last, quite a while. That one was a little bit worse, and you can see where I had to fix a couple little spots on it. I welded a couple little tiny holes shut. It was bubbling under the paint, and so I ground it down, and yep, had some rust, but it wasn't much, and I was able to just weld it up, and it's going to be okay. It was a little worse on this area, and also down in there it had more rust, surface rust, and so I've kind of been debating all day if I'm going to go with these or do I want to try the aftermarket ones. I don't know what the aftermarket ones are like. I don't know if they're, I guess the only thing I have read on them is that they're cheaper, they're thinner. You're not going to get probably the quality of an original 20-year-old Ford Fender. So what I'm doing is I'm scuffing the inside of these with 320 grit sandpaper, and as long as you don't go down to the metal, you can paint right over the top of that. Probably the best base you can get. But down here, I'm gonna take that down to metal, at least, probably most of it. And what I did with that other one is then I used some self-etching primer on the bare metal, just rattle can etching primer, and I let that dry, and then I scratched it with 320, and now I'm moving on to this one. And after this, then I'll hit the hood. Took it up and washed it earlier. It doesn't have anything like this. There's no rust on that hood except the one spot on the, actually on the top of it, which isn't really a rust spot, it's more of a small dent. That I knew it was there all along when I got it, but the rest of the hood was so good I got it anyway. For these fenders I paid $45 a piece. The hood I think I paid maybe 50. I really don't remember. Look those up online. You'll be paying at least twice as much for the fenders and the hood. I don't even know what a hood goes for, an aftermarket hood. They're pretty easy to find. What you really got to look for on the hood, these darn trucks are known for rusting along some light along this seam on the underside, and this one has none whatsoever. And so if you're in need of a hood and you go to a scrapyard looking for one, that's the thing to look for on a hood. Because if you can look, I don't know if you'll be able to see it on my old one. Yeah. See that? That's how the inside of my old hood was. And I kept this truck washed and waxed. I took exceptional care of this truck, and it still did it. So I don't know, but that's what to look for on a hood. So anyway, that's what I've been up to, and I'm probably gonna work late into the night and try to get this fender and that hood scuffed up. I don't think I'll be painting tonight. Who knows? Probably wait till tomorrow to do that. And then I'm probably not going to get these on this weekend. I'll let them sit for a couple of days and maybe, I don't know. That's what we're doing though. So I'll bring you back in when I have something worthwhile to talk about. Catch you later. Alright, well, I've got two front fenders and the hood. They're all scuffed up, ready to paint. I've got kind of sort of makeshift ventilation. Don't know if you'd exactly call it downdraft, but hey, it works. So anyway, I'm going to shoot the inside of these, and I don't think I'll get them on the truck today, but that's where I'm at right now. So wish me luck, and I'll bring you back when I'm done.